Kevin Durant is so sick of Kyrie and of being in Brooklyn and of the failures that I think he's going to demand a trade even with Kyrie staying. I think he's out. I don't know where he's going to go. Maybe Golden State.
Back to Golden State?
Maybe.
Okay.
Bye!
You got a team. Get out of here!
What?
You're gone! Get out of here! Faster! Hurry up! Chop, chop! No way that's happening. Welcome everyone to Two Quick Teas. So today we are each going to be giving our hot take. Colton, could you quit laughing? We're trying to do a very serious segment here where we each give our most outrageous predictions. If one of us doesn't like it or if both of us don't like it, then we'll give you teas and we'll send you packing. So Colton, I think you have the first hot take.
Other than DeAndre Ayton, who I think is leaving Phoenix, none of the big name free agents are going to leave their teams, and that includes Levine, Jalen Brunson, and Miles Bridges. I don't think any of them are leaving, switching teams. Teams are going to match. Ayton will leave.
You know what? I thought I was going to give you a T, but that sounds pretty reasonable, actually.
Do you think Ayton's going to go?
Yeah, that is true. Okay, T. Ayton's staying as well. He's going to join that group of people. Everyone's staying on every team that they're currently on.
That's a
There's going to be no movement at all this offseason.
That's probably the hottest take.
Yeah, it's close to a T.
Both team up there.
That's not my take, though, guys. That's not my hot take.
I think you're probably pretty much right. I think Ayton's going to leave still, and I do think that those other three guys are probably staying. It's not only that it makes sense from a team perspective and from their perspective financially, but they also, all three, just kind of seem to have that temperament, personality type of being more likely to stay.
Where do you think Ayton's going to go?
It's hard to say at this point because I thought he was going to go to Detroit. I don't really think that anymore, but I still think he's out of there. It seems like a lot of teams don't really want to pay him the max. I heard the Hawks were interested, but they don't want to pay him.
He's going to end up on the Lakers for Russell Westbrook. So speaking of the Lakers are going to suck again next year. They got two aging stars who are injury prone and they're not getting any less injury prone. You got Russell Westbrook that thinks that to take them to the next level he just needs to get more triple doubles.
Focus more on those stats.
They don't have any 3-and-D guys, switchable defenders. I think that they're really going to struggle again this year. Struggle to even make the playoffs, and if they do, then they're going to get bounced out of the first round.
Oh, I don't like the Lakers. Who does, right? Laker fans, if you're watching this, sorry. Here's the problem. They're the Lakers. They bumble their way into success. They live in Los Angeles and they have purple and gold on their jerseys. Somebody says, yeah, I want to go there and play. That's just how the Lakers work. Yeah, their roster construction is crap. They back their way into success sometimes, and I feel like we're ripe for that time again. They almost traded for Kyrie. Went in there and saved him from Russ, and that didn't happen. Kyrie's staying with the Nets. They can just be the Lakers. And
what's going to happen? How are they going to get out of being this badly constructed? DeAndre Ayton?
You know what? I don't know.
Russell Westbrook?
That's like the one thing I can think of.
The Hornets are going to take Russell Westbrook's contract off their books and they won't even have to worry about it. You don't know. I don't know exactly, but I don't think the Lakers are going to be as bad as they were last year. It's
just too much money, too much mob money on the line.
Vegas will not let them be bad. LeBron
mobsters.
I think that they're probably going to have another pretty rough season, so I'm not throwing a T on that one.
Yeah, I don't have to leave again.
Because I just don't know if there's enough time and pieces out there available for them to make the turnaround that they would need to. Even though I think that probably 2-3 years down the line they'll be fine, especially if LeBron stays for that long. I just think this year I don't really see their way out.
But Colton thinks Horton Tucker is going to become the next
no.
big 3-and-D guy, right?
He's overrated. He's
going to be the one to bail him out.
But because he's a Laker prospect.
Or Austin Matthews or whatever his name is.
Austin Reeves.
Reeves.
Because he's a Lakers prospect. He gets more highly rated. He's some bum, basically, but everybody knows who he is because he plays on the Lakers.
I think you're agreeing with me, Colton. I think you actually want to agree with me. Could you resend that tag, please?
No, I said somebody's going to bail him out. That's just how it goes.
By the mobsters?
By the bailout crew.
Adam
I don't know. Yeah.
Somehow they're going to get Ayton and Chris Paul.
Even though they're going to reject the Chris Paul trade again. They'll be like, nope, can't go there. You got to go to the other LA team again. Okay, Riley, what's your hot take of this week?
Kevin Durant is so so sick of Kyrie and of being in Brooklyn and of the failures that I think he's going to demand a trade even with Kyrie staying. I think he's out. I don't know where he's going to go. Maybe Golden State.
Back to Golden State?
Maybe.
Okay.
Bye!
You got a team. Get out of here!
What?
You're gone! Get out of here! Faster! Hurry up! Chop, chop! No way that's happening. He is too much of Kyrie Irving's little friend. He is not leaving the Nets if Kyrie Irving's staying on there. I think that they're just too close to homies for whatever reason. I thought that KD would like basketball players, but
they both have their third eyes open. Let's just put it that way. They're two peas in a pod. They think the media.
How can they both be the smartest guy in the room though if they're in the same room? I don't.
Well, we saw it come to a head, and Kyrie almost said, "I'm out. I'm going to play with LeBron." He didn't want to give up $30 million, but I think Durant's already kind of backed himself into that corner where he's hitched his wagon to Kyrie, and he's not going to leave. Kyrie was about to leave. Durant might have been out, but now that Kyrie's coming back, I don't think so. I think that at least for one more year, they'll stick it out.
They don't have COVID to blame anymore. They don't have the January whatever riots to blame anymore. I think that they might actually play a few games together.
With Blake Griffin's corpse and LaMarcus Aldridge's
heart problems.
Yeah.
Don't forget Patty Mills.
Oof, that's an overpay on that contract. He's not showing up at all.
The Nets are probably going to run it back, and they're going to get bounced again.
I could see it, depending on the matchup.
Do you guys have any other hot takes or anything that we can respond to?
I think the hottest take of the day was Kirby's song that he sang.
Welcome everybody to Two Quick Teas. We're going to give some teas, and we're going to throw someone out. Okay.
Please have that as the outro. For the video, just put that as the outro.